Now we're ready to do our TED Talk analysis. So we're going to go ahead and do one for my topic. Let's look at that, preview it here. I'm sure getting information or learning something from a TED Talk is nothing new, but maybe learning about your own topic from a TED Talk is. You get to choose the speaker from whom you are learning. The purpose of having you watch a TED Talk based on my topic first is so you get an idea of what kind of TED Talk you should be looking for. The ultimate goal is to find something from which you learn. So for my topic, I'm going to have you watch this TED Talk and answer the questions that follow. You will want to watch the video, not just listen to it, because some of the questions ask about visuals. Who is the speaker? What is his or her topic? I heard. So as you listen to the TED Talk, take notes here. Think of this as a summary of facts. You can type in bullet points. You don't have to type every detail. It's a summary, not a transcript. So it's a lot like the podcast. What are just some facts that she's going to bring up that you find interesting, that you feel are helping you learn about this topic? I saw. So this is why you can't just listen to it. Um, think of this as a summary of visuals. So what are some things that she does that keep your attention as far as visuals go? TED Talks, they always bring in something to keep you interested visually. And so that's a difference between a TED Talk and a podcast, right? Because a podcast, you're just listening, but in a TED Talk, they usually have something visual. So, what does she do to keep you interested as far as visual aids go? What does he or she do to engage the audience? Who is the intended audience? There can be more than one, and why would they be the intended audience? So think about what that question in relation to the podcast. Who can affect change? Who can, who needs to hear what she is saying? And again, like it says, there can be more than one. I think, she there's definitely more than one answer. Um, certainly, um, law enforcement would be one, teenagers would be one, parents would be one, and then why would those people be the intended audience? What did you notice about the way the speaker organized his or her ideas? Think about, how she introduced a topic and then when she um, showed video or showed a picture or how she even introduced her topic. She starts out by listing names of people. Why those people? Just things like that. And then, of course, what did you learn and how did you get smarter? And I do think that you learn more information from this. Um, like you do learn stuff from the podcast, and then you learn different things from the TED Talk. So you continue um, to learn more about the topic. All right. So then for your TED Talk, you will do something similar. Now, sometimes students run into a situation where they can't find a TED Talk. Um, and so this has let me or Mr. Reichert know, and so and it says if you are in person, so you're not in person if you're online. Um, if you can't find a TED Talk over your topic, just let me know because you may be able to find another podcast or you may be able to find a legit YouTube video. If you're able to find a legit YouTube video, then you can answer these questions in the same way. If you can't find a legit YouTube video and you want to do another podcast, then you definitely need to let me know, because then I need to give you a different assignment. You'll have to do the podcast assignment again. And so I'll have to assign you that. But you just have to let me know, right? It's communication is key for this. So for your TED Talk, I need you to give me the link. Again, no link, no points, because how do I know it exists? Who's the speaker? What's the title? When was it published? And how many views does it have? So I heard, what are some summaries? Give me the bullet points. And these are just things that you feel like are important to your topic. So not everything that they are saying, just things that are important. And you can just start typing your little heart out as it's going, but then delete things you feel like are unnecessary after. So again, give me a summary of the visuals. What did your TED Talker use as visuals? And then what did they do to engage you? Did they include videos? Did they include music? Did they tell jokes? What did they do? Who is the intended audience? Again, who are the people who can affect change? Who are the people that need to hear this information? What did you notice about the way the speaker organized his or her ideas? Um, was it chronological? Did they start with a personal story? Did they start with facts? What did they do? And then how did you get smarter? What did you learn? And again, if you write nothing, then you're doing it wrong. And at this point, if you've typed nothing for your podcast and your TED Talk, you've got to pick a new topic, because you're probably bored with this topic and you got to pick a new one. And if you say nothing, then you need to pick a new TED Talk. TED Talks are like 15 minutes. They're not that long. So pick a different one. All right. So then that is taking us TED Talk wise. That's assignments 4 and 5. That is taking us through April 15th. So April 16th is a catch-up day. So there we go. So let me know if you have any questions, as always, and I'll be happy to help you.